before I touch on the company for 6 countries, just want to highlight the S&P 500 index. I think if you look at the chart here, basically seems like the bulls continue to have upper hand. If you look at the chart here, basically it is going to re-challenge the previous high at 5669.67. Trading will be choppy because I think if you look at the moving averages, the 30-day is currently below. Only a higher high structure will actually turn the tides and push 30-day above the 50-day. For now, I think the bulls will continue to have the upper hand, but beware of the rising volatility. For Malaysia, I think, or for the 6 countries, basically we're going for pair trades, 1 buy, 1 sell. For Malaysia, Bumi Armada is the first buy. I think if you look at the share price performance, the correction from the July high was sharp, but prices have actually rebounded after hitting a low of 44.5 cents. I think if you look at the candles Friday, it actually closed above 30-day SMA. It has actually tested the 50-day SMA. Today, we expect another round of another test of the 50-day SMA. If this moving average can be overtaken, then I think there will be more upside ahead. On the flip side, I think we have a sell call on Theta Edge. If you look at the share price, I think there seems to be a potential double top formation. More importantly, I think if you look at last Friday, share price actually fell below the 50-day SMA, and it is now sitting on a very important support trend line. If this level fails to hold, i.e. probably another black candle today, then I think chances are there will be a new round of a sell-off. Okay, for Indonesia, Bank Rakyat Indonesia is our pick for buy. Yes, I think it is actually approaching the 200-day SMA, and if you look at the last candle here, basically quite lackluster. But I think if you look at the pattern, the underlying pattern, it is actually a cup and handle, and hence the breakout or or even Friday's subdued performance was just a reflection of base building. Once the base is formed above this support trend line, yes, I think it will be ready to take on the 200-day SMA and beyond. For Indonesia sell call, AKR Corporindo, I think if you look at the share price recently bounced back, also failed to take out the recent trend line. And I think it shows that the 50-day SMA continue to have the upper hand. I think last Friday or even from the Thursday sell down, basically it shows that the stocks are trading below all the key moving averages. For Philippines, Roxa and company is a buy. I think if you look at the descending wedge pattern, share price have actually taken out on that resistance on strong volume last Friday. I think if you look at the breakout, it also took out the 30-day and 50-day SMA along the way. Chances are, I think you will continue to see upward momentum. And I think a white candle today will validate that. For Fieldweb Corporation, this is a sell call for Philippines. For the Philippines, I think similarly, I think we are seeing potential double top formation. I think what is needed here is just another black candle to confirm the sell call. Bear in mind, I think if you look at the 30-day SMA, it has actually cut below the 50-day SMA, which is actually the first sign of a weakness, potential weakness ahead. 7 stocks, Centurion, this is for Singapore. I think if you look at the formation of higher highs or even higher lows, basically it shows that the uptrend is actually intact. And if you look at the mid-August sell down, it was a bit sharp, but still it was well supported by the 50-day SMA. So in other words, I think the moving average will offer you a good support level while the share price continue to trend upwards. Samudera Shipping is actually our sell pick for Singapore. If you look at the pattern, the price pattern on the bigger scale, it has actually fallen off from the asset or a rising flag pattern, which is actually a bearish reversal signal. I think recently share price has been trading below the 30-day and 50-day SMA. Right now, it is just holding barely above the 200-day SMA. And I think another black candle basically could potentially kickstart the next down leg. Amana Leasing, this is actually our buy call for Thailand. Yes, I think the correction was sharp, but I think what we like to see here is, I think share price has actually rebounded off the recent low of 90 cent Thai baht. And I think it has actually bounces back above 30-day and 50-day SMA. So I think that will be some good chance that the rebound may be extended. Moshi Retail, this is our sell pick for Thailand. I think if you look at the share price, violated the rising wage pattern in mid-August. Share price did try to make a comeback, but again, I think the resistance trend line proved to be too strong for it to overcome. Again, I think the 30-day SMA has cut below the 50-day SMA, indicating that the bears have the upper hand. And for lastly, for Vietnam, Vincom Retail is our buy pick. Share price has actually broke out from the downtrend channel. Right now, I think it is testing the 50-day SMA. On Friday itself, it managed at one point in time, it managed to take out the resistance level, the 50-day SMA, but I think towards the end, it failed to sustain. We will expect another round of base building before the next uplift unwind. And last stock for today, Unpart Holding. This is our sell pick for Vietnam. I think if you look at the black line here, the key support trend line violated last Friday. Hence, I think a deeper correction will be underway. And bear in mind, I think the stock is now trading below all the key moving averages.